Guys, it's 7 in the morning. Don't judge how I look. But I woke up this morning and I went out for my morning walk and I went into the forest. And within a few minutes, I had to take a break to collect myself and figure out which direction I was going to go in. And when I did that, an older gentleman walking a dog approached me and asked if he could offer me any assistance. I explained, I was just looking to do a little walk in an area that didn't have too many hills. They have some paths here that are not severe. We're up on a mountain. And this kind gentleman said that if I wanted to go with him, he'd be happy to show me a nice path to walk with a beautiful view. And this kind gentleman took me to what is just a breathtaking view. And there's these adorable little cows over there. I'm wondering if I can call them to me, but they don't seem interested in making friends right now. This guy also told me that if I follow this path, I can in fact walk to a castle. And I think I am going to attempt it very soon. He told me which paths to take that weren't on too much of an incline, because that's a thing for me. And again, we're in the mountains. But wow, what a little magical way to start my morning. Seriously. I know I've said it before in other videos. I talk to strangers, you know? And sometimes really good things come out of talking to strangers. I'm just saying. He told me he lived here and he takes his dog on a walk every morning. Gave me all kinds of information about the trees in the area and an insect problem. We both agreed it was just beautiful and that the air is just so wonderful up here. And man, the view. He also told me that if I keep following this path and I make a left at the sign in front of me, I'm on my way back to the rehabilitation clinic I'm staying at. Ooh, balance break. So I've spent almost 20 years in Germany, and I spent a lot of that time traveling around Europe. I was really, really lucky. And a lot of that time in those travels, I was alone. Maybe not really alone, maybe I was working. Or maybe I was traveling to a city where I was going to visit friends, but I traveled there alone. The one reason I grew to love traveling alone was I quite often seemed to have interesting encounters with strangers. And I think if you're an open person in general, I think if you're an open person in general and you're not scared about talking to strangers or people that look completely different than you or act completely different than you, then you are open to some really magical things. I have just experienced it so many times in so many different odd little corners of Europe, both East and West. And I think if I had one message that I would scream to the world, it would be try to stay open-minded and talk to strangers. Obviously, you gotta be safe, you know? There's bad people out there. Bad things can happen. But sometimes, I repeat, magical things can happen. Like, you can meet a stranger in the woods and share a conversation about health issues you both have encountered and people you've lost to cancer. And then both agree that that's why we have to try to enjoy every day as best we can. I'm just telling you, my morning walk this morning gave me the tinglies. I'm feeling a little tingly. And I'm hoping that he was right, that if I make a left up here, I'm back to where I need to be, because it's almost breakfast time. But I just thought I would share with you my random thoughts as I went on my morning walk through a German forest. talking to strangers, and ending up with really a most breathtaking view. Stay open, people, and most importantly, take care of yourself.